Hello, Acolytes, and welcome to the Ordo Ludus. I am Inquisitor Sturm, and this is our first ever War Room video. I'm joined today by Astromech Stout. Don't tell him he's not an astromech.
I'm adopted?
No? Who told you that? In our War Room, we're going to go over our squadron builds and our overall strategies for the coming battle report that'll be in the next video. After the battle report, we'll have a tactical talk to talk about the battle report and the plans revealed here in the War Room and how they panned out. For this battle report, we've added a condition that neither one of us can bring named pilots. So no Luke Skywalker, no Darth Vader, just the rank and file.
Han doesn't get to shoot first?
Nope, just some old Academy pilots.
So kind of like a training session of kind between like two different squadrons.
Yep, Empire versus Empire today.
Fun.
So, without further ado, we're gonna get on to my build. Here is my TIE Fighters Through History build. Starting with the traditional TIE Fighter piloted by an Academy pilot and upgraded with a targeting computer, allowing this ship to take target lock actions, which is something it couldn't normally do. Next up is the TIE Striker, the atmospheric fighter from the Rogue One movie, piloted by an Imperial trainee, upgraded with adaptive ailerons and lightweight frame. Next is the TIE Advanced prototype, piloted by a Sinar test pilot, only upgraded with the TIE V1 title. Then we've got the actual TIE Advance with a Tempest Squadron pilot. I've upgraded this with the TIE X1 title, so naturally I added the most expensive upgrade I could, the Advanced Targeting Computer. Lastly, I've got the TIE SF from the First Order, upgraded with accuracy correctors, the Special Ops training title, and the sensor cluster upgrade. I doubt Stout is going to leave this thing on the field for long if he can help it.
This is the Heavy Escort build. The TIE Punisher is here to bring the thunder! Piloted by the Cutlass Squadron pilot and equipped with proton torpedoes, this ship is also upgraded with extra munitions, fire control systems, and the Advanced Homing Missile. This ship is guarded by two TIE FOs, the standard First Order TIE Fighters with Epsilon Squadron pilots, one of which has a weapons guidance upgrade. I'm also bringing 3 old TIE Fighters with Academy pilots, all with no upgrades. Strength through numbers. You can't kill us all! So now that you've seen both of our builds, Inquisitor, if you will, I would like to speak with the Acolytes directly.
Fine.
Come with me. Now that Inquisitor Sturm is out of the room, I kind of wanted to talk to you about my plans for winning this game. So as you saw in my build, I have a swarm of TIE Fighters and one very big, very dangerous heavy hitter. So it's going to go a couple of different ways. One, Inquisitor Sturm goes after the big hitter and ignores the swarm. In that case, I'll use the swarm to pick off his fighters. Or he goes after my swarm and ignores the big hitter. Well then, I'm hitting pretty heavily. Those are the ideas I have about winning this battle. It really comes down to whatever Inquisitor Sturm does in the actual battle report.
Alright, Acolytes, so, going over my battle plan. Like I said when I was describing the build, I've got 3 strikers with the TIE Advance prototype, the TIE Advance, and the TIE SF, the Special Forces TIE Fighter, and then my 2 flankers. My jousters are gonna be better at the Alpha Strike overall, so I'm gonna plant them together. Originally, I was thinking about putting my flankers off together, but he has so many ships that he can just split them up and catch my flankers out of position. So I'm really going to put them where they'll queue up behind the jousters, so they're not part of the Alpha Strike, but they very quickly can start picking off things immediately afterwards. As far as where I'm going to put asteroids, I'm going to put those to gum up jousting lanes, which feels counterintuitive when you're bringing a jousting build, but for this purpose I need all of his TIE Fighters not to be able to stay in formation. My TIE Fighters can all operate pretty independently, but his have strength in numbers, so I need them not to be able to maintain formation. Really, I've got to take out that TIE Punisher immediately. Like, that thing has all the payload. It is the heaviest hitting ship on his side, and it's got a lot of health, but it has almost no agility. Dealing damage to it shouldn't be hard as long as I focus it down. I've got to kill that thing before it hits me. Hopefully get behind it, because that thing has a slow turning radius. and a K turn's just going to put it stressed. With this fire control system, that might become a problem for one ship. I can fly that ship off and hit him with everything else. The reason I'm going to win this is because I've got better ships. They're better equipped, they're better ships overall. I've got a ship that can fire backwards. He doesn't have that. I don't even have to K turn. Heck, that thing can end up in between and fire both directions, and boop, boop. There go TIE fighters, up in smoke. Plus, accuracy corrector means guaranteed damage, and the advanced targeting computer on the TIE Advance means a crit every time I shoot it. Just auto crit for days. So I've got guaranteed damage. My ships are just as maneuverable. In fact, some of them are more maneuverable for the actual maneuvers they can do. Really, all he's got is numbers. He's just got more ships than I do, and I can rip him apart. Victory will be ours, Acolytes, for the Emperor!
So, with you knowing both our plans now, it's time for the battle report.
Who will win? Leave your predictions in the comments below, and definitely check out a battle report to see if your prediction came true.
Subscribe for us, and click that bell so that you can get notifications as soon as the video comes up. TIE Fighters Through the Ages versus the Heavy Escort. Find out who wins in the next video. We'll see you next time, Acolytes.